Bill Burr is an opinionated celebrity who is of the opinion that celebrities should not express their opinions. He's also a rich guy who doesn't want to pay his taxes.
Talk about AOC's plan to tax people at a higher rate. The marginal tax rate kicks in after someone earns their first $10 million. After that, the income is taxed at 70%. Dude, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Fuck you, Skinflint. You call yourself a comedian. You remind me of a magician because every time the check arrives, you disappear. But go on, make your points, cheapskate.
That doesn't touch people who create startups? Yeah, it does. When they turn around and sell it for fucking tens of millions of dollars. Of course it does.
Like Elon Musk, who had two very uninteresting startups that he paid for with his dad's African diamond mine money. He used that money to purchase Tesla so that he can monopolize the electric car, or as you might put it, invent the electric car. Oh, what will we do if Elon Musk can't be a trillionaire? Who will save us from woke Twitter?
Most comedians don't make anything close to that. You don't even know what comedians make. That's not fucking true. Comedians are crushing it right now.
How the fuck would you know what comedians are doing? What are you, watching us from your helicopter that you own? I'm a fucking comedian. I ain't crushing shit. You're a fucking Star Wars action figure with a Netflix special. As far as I'm concerned, you turn in your comedy card the day you get insurance. Don't tell me what comedians are crushing it right now.
Secondly, what I fucking hate about all of this shit is everybody's going to ignore the reason why we're broke. We're broke because we're fighting this never-ending fucking war that is lining the pockets of about fucking a half a dozen to a dozen corporations and has completely bankrupted this fucking country.
Hey, you see what he did there? Did you see what he did there? First of all, we'll set aside the fucking fact that you talk like a guy who voted for those wars. Second of all, who do you think runs these corporations? The average CEO makes $20 million a year. Who do you think a marginal tax rate is aimed at? Who do you think Exxon is run by a mouse on a treadmill, you dumb fuck? That's a real clever little move that these fake centrists, these grifters always make. These fence sitters. Oh, both sides are equally crazy. I could be against corporations and also against taxing rich people, the rich people who run them, despite the fact that there's a million tax shelters and loopholes corporations use to get out of paying their taxes. So why not just tax the people that run the corporations, you dumbass? Except you're not that dumb, are you? You played the same game on your Netflix special with abortion. Well, abortion's murder, but I'm pro-choice. Really? Why? Because your wife might get mad at you? And then you go, oh, all these Republicans took me out of context. That's the context, dude. You said a woman getting treated for a miscarriage is a murderer. Is the same as shooting a person in the face. Okay. Well, go on, Billy Elliot.
So rather than take those people to task who pay all the fucking politicians, now you're going to go after regular fucking citizens and we're going to have to pay the
regular citizens. A dude worth $20 million is just Joe Sixpack, according to this snowflake. Get the fuck out of here. First of all, Here's my assessment of anybody from Bill Burr's generation of comedy. You came up when it was easy. There were like 6 people at an open mic. When was the last time you were at an open mic, you fucking lazy motherfucker? No, you're too busy playing polo. I don't believe that accent is real for a second either, dude. Your whole working class image is just that. An image. It's a marketing scheme. I bet you go home and the cameras turn off and you suddenly turn into Cary Grant. You're like Borat, but with Boston. This is just one more entertainer defending capitalism, ignoring the fact that he spent his entire life trying to escape it. Pay your taxes, dude.